Good morning. Good morning and happy magnificent Monday, August 31st. Today is an A day, and this is Miss Malukas with your morning announcements. I chose a little Odessa for our morning tunes on this Monday. A little bit about Odessa. They're an American electronic music duo from Washington. Fun fact, they were formed in 2012, which is also the year I graduated college, and the year I became a teacher. Good stuff. Good group if you're into electronic music. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing or paused for a moment of silence. Now for some birthdays and a little more Odessa. Happy birthday to Jace Guerrero in 7th grade. Happy birthday, Jace. Happy birthday, August Coleman in 9th grade. Happy birthday, Andrea Lara Valderabano in 9th grade. And happy birthday to senior Brenda Alpazar Antonio. Happy birthday, guys. Oh, another important birthday. Can't forget Mr. Chavez. He is our 6th and 7th grade science teacher. If you see or text any of these wonderful individuals, please make sure you wish them a happy birthday. We hope all of you have a phenomenal day and enjoy your birthday. Lots of birthdays to celebrate in the world today, right? But two that I chose for my Grey's Anatomy fans, my fellow Grey's Anatomy fans. There is Sarah Ramirez. She is Dr. Callie Torres, amazing actress and great character, great show. And then Chris Tucker. He's a comedian, he's an actor. You may know him from Rush Hour, lots of good movies, some good stand-up as well. So happy birthday to all of these amazing individuals. We hope you enjoy your day. For today's This Day in History, we remember the Battle of Blair Mountain. Or, if you're like me, we learn about the Battle of Blair Mountain. August 31st marks the anniversary of the largest civil insurrection in U.S. history after the Civil War. This uprising was the climax of two mine wars fought in the West Virginia coal fields from 1912 to 1921. This was a case of workers saying no and standing up against their bosses in the state and fighting for basic human rights, fair wages, safe working environments, protection, and safety. The arrival of battle-tested U.S. Army troops finally put a stop to the battle. The insurgent miners said they were willing to surrender to Uncle Sam, surrender to their bosses, and let the U.S. Army put an end to the fighting, but that they would never surrender to their sworn enemies, the coal operators, and the men they hired to do their heavy work. Even though they did fail in their strategic objectives, the Union miners believed their armed march had called the nation's attention to the state of terrorism they had endured for so many years in West Virginia. It became clear that the Union miners could claim no final victory in this mini-civil war, and their leaders, the people who led them to this uprising, ended up being put on trial for treason. It would take 12 years for victories to occur for the coal mine workers. At a time when many citizens are worrying about economic inequality, when police forces in poor communities are being privatized and militarized, when banks are ordering evictions, it is worth discovering and exploring the West Virginia mine wars. This is a profound but largely unknown expression of class struggle. And some more announcements. Return to school. Mr. Rubio talked about this last week. You should have seen announcements about this on Facebook from Remind. Friendly reminder, Dates of return begin September 8th for our kinder and first grade students. September 14th, we'll have kinder through third grade. September 21st, we'll have K through 7th grade. And then finally, September 28th, if you so choose to come back, all students are welcome on this date. We are preparing the building. This is an example I know you saw last week of what a classroom might look like. Lots of space. Please, please, please make sure you're filling out the survey. Each student must fill out the survey, or parents must fill out a survey for each student. So if you have multiple students in your household, make sure each is completing the survey. It is really important we get this info so that we can prepare. We know what to do to keep you all safe. Meals update, no change here. Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 11:30, excuse me. And then Monday and Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Here's our schedule. Schedule hasn't changed. Pause if needed. Schedule is here. More schedule. Good stuff. Again, here's the schedule for our high school students. Remember, today is an A day. More schedule. A day. Textbooks distribution is still happening. Pause as needed for updates on textbooks. Nothing new. Tech support. Technology can be tricky. If you are struggling with technology, make sure you're communicating with your teachers, communicating with your grade level admin, and then ultimately contact Ms. Monica Paz. Her number is there. She is our front office extraordinaire, and she can help you schedule an appointment. It's important that you don't just show up because we may not be able to help you. We want to make sure that when you're coming to campus, we have everything we need to support. So make sure you're reaching out, make sure you're communicating so we can support you. If you have questions, if parents have questions, feel free to use the number shown during normal school hours. Also follow on Facebook if you've not done so already. Last slide. We'll close out with a little Odessa and a reminder that Bulldogs are determined, optimistic, generous, and strong. And if no one else tells you today, remember that we love you, believe in you, and always will. Miss you guys. Have a phenomenal day. Hope to talk to you and see you sometime soon.